I'm pulling seniority on this show this week because I've had enough of the coach shenanigans. And that's what I call him, shenanigans. He says he's working. I know he's on the back nine. Producer man knows he's on the back nine. Everybody knows he's on the back nine. So I am pulling seniority today. Today, I am going to rename this show the Tommy C. and Bro Show because Tommy has been pitch hitting more than Joe Pepitone for the last 6 months. What is that, my friend Tommy Carlucci?
What's happening, Mr. Russo? Thank you for having me on. And once again, our boy is playing
unbelievable. And then he tells us, I'm working, I'm doing deals, I'm doing this,
blah, blah.
Yeah. Tommy, listen, I got a pet peeve that is not on our agenda today, but I want to bring up off the top of the show because I am so sick of this, okay? Before I do, let me remind everybody, man, you can be a part of this conversation through a super sticker or a donation. We will bring you right up on the screen. You could ask us whatever you like. You could have a question. You could have a comment. We love to make this interactive, guys. So please hop on and join the conversation. You know, Tommy, I got to tell you something. When I was writing these shows for the WWE, we always knew the biggest Raw of the year and the biggest show of the year was the Monday after WrestleMania. Now, here's why that was the biggest show of the year. We were guaranteed to have a huge audience. You are always guaranteed the Monday after WrestleMania to have a huge audience. And Tommy, what that meant for us was there was a lot of pressure because we knew we had to keep those people. We had to get them back the next week. So when we did that show after WrestleMania, it was balls to the wall because we were going to have a lot of people watching for the first time. We were going to have a lot of people watching that we may have lost or hadn't watched wrestling in a long time. And we put everything into that show. Well, since Russo and Ferrara left, which is almost 26 years ago,
wow,
there's always been a history. They do a great number the day after WrestleMania because everybody wants to see the fallout from WrestleMania. But then the week following, they're right back to where they started. So, Tommy, this week, they drew a big number the day after WrestleMania. The week after WrestleMania, they lost 500,000 viewers on Netflix. 500,000 viewers. And, Tommy, the following week on USA Network, they were down to 1.4 million people. Okay? Now, Tommy, here's my pet peeve, and this is what drives me nuts. Every time a rating, whether it's Netflix, whether it's USA Network, whether it's AEW, whether it's TBS, whether it's TNT, here's what we get, Tommy. I'm going to play you a couple examples so people don't think I'm lying. So here's what you get when there's a bad wrestling rating. I'm going to give you two examples, Tommy. Here's example number one. You ready, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
Here's example number one.
No yeet.
No, not that one. It's not no yeet. Here's example number one. Here, listen, Tommy.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer did a big number as well.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer did a big number. Tommy, listen to this one.
And the only other thing that beat him was a Hallmark movie.
Tommy, a Hallmark movie. Tommy, can you imagine a young Vince Russo going to Vince McMahon after the WWE rating crapped the bed and told Vince McMahon, can you imagine?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer did a big number.
Can you imagine if I told Vince McMahon, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Tell me, here's my pet peeve. Every time it's a bad number, we get a laundry list of the competition. Tommy, like when you and I were working there was nothing on the other channels when Raw aired. There was no NFL. There was no NBA playoffs. There was nothing on. There was no competition during the Attitude Era. Tommy, I'll never forget these words Vince McMahon said to me from day one. Day one, Tommy, if it's good, they'll watch it. Vince did not care what the competition was. He did not care what was on the other channels. If it's good, they'll watch it. Today, Tommy, every time you get a crappy number, that's the first thing you hear. What was on TV that night? I am sick of that, Tommy.